What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the City Life Project YouTube channel for yet another live fight companion. Tuff-N-Uff 144 main card starting now. There were a few fights live on YouTube, a few prelim fights for you guys to enjoy. I believe 5 to be exact, plus a few amateur fights that weren't televised, but so far so good. Kaposa's already tweeting highlights from the prelims, ladies and gentlemen, and every single Tuff-N-Uff card that we cover here on the channel is always awesome. Are you tough enough for Tuff-N-Uff? Hank signed the contract. As we wait for the next fight to start here, we will highlight the fighters as they make their walkout. If you guys are new to the channel, smash that like button and subscribe. Ring that bell for notifications so you never miss an upload, so you never miss a live stream. Good to see you, Sean Moody. We are going to do a quick 30-minute preview for episode 3 and 4 of Road to UFC. After this, I'll set up that stream after this card. Usually these Tuff-N-Uff main cards only go 2.5 hours at most, and then tomorrow morning, bright and early, right back at it. Episode 3 and episode 4 of Road to UFC. Oh, what's up, Samwood? Is this the Hank versus No Chill card? It's supposed to be. This is in Hank's backyard of California, ladies and gentlemen. Just saying. And I don't think No Chill's too much further, but yeah, it's unfortunate, brother. It's unfortunate. We all wanted to see that fight. So here's one of the highlights on the prelims, guys. Like I said, Kaposa's already tweeting about this. Oh! Action right off the bat. See, this could have been No Chill and Hank. Looks like this is an amateur fight too. Oh, never mind. Someone's just doing a quick edit on it. Oh, he's gonna get the choke. Oh, they're talking about it on the panel right now too. Oh man, that's a savage choke. So there you go. I don't think Kaposa's tweeted any other of the highlights just yet. But shout out to everyone who caught the prelims. Just finished a little bit of a workout. It's finally sunny again, so I was able to go for a little bit of a run, a little bit of a stretch. So I missed the prelims. For some reason, I didn't think the prelims were going to be televised. But then I was like, wait, Tuff-N-Uff, they're not LFA. They actually show us their prelims. Poll question, who's the bigger duck job? Hank ducking No Chill and Jones ducking Aspinall. Oh, and I could also write Clarissa Shields ducking Cyborg. That's a good one. Literally in 5 minutes. They're just doing a little introduction panel right now. Okay, Janjiroba, we gotta fire up a poll question. And that one seems to be perfect. Sean, did you see my poster I made? Is this M1 Global? Dude, there were some nasty highlights from that M1 Global show on Monday. Good to see you. Chris Cushman. Are you tough enough for Tuff-N-Uff? All right, here we go. Who is the bigger duck? Quack, quack. All right, one sec, guys. I should give context to these two, actually. This is kind of a lore poll question, but default John Jones is the answer for those who don't know. All right, fighters are about to make their walkouts here as we continue the action on Tuff-N-Uff 144. Not in Vegas tonight, guys. In California, in San Diego, California to be exact. What's a fourth option? So we got a 3. Oh, apparently Dana and Hunter Campbell are watching this card right now. So are they doing a Dana White looking for a fight tonight? I put way too much work into this poll question, but it has to be perfect. Patty ducking 200 pounds. Oh my God, that's good.
Exactly that.
Boom. Poll question is up, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck, that's a good one. That is a good one. Yeah, I think they might be filming looking for a fight if Dana and the boys are at this event in California, not even Vegas. I posted all the finishes on my Twitter for the prelims. You don't have to show them, just letting you know. Oh, dude, Chris Cushman is a beauty. Okay, perfect. We just watched the rear naked choke. Oh, this is a pretty nice theater. They just showed where is it? The Observatory North Park. All right, we'll highlight the fighters here in just a moment. Yeah, the crowd is hyped. I remember this this commentary crew always wearing some funky suits and actually doing a pretty good job. Are you tough enough for tough enough? All right, so yeah, we just watched the Daryl Walker. Oh no, wait. No, we didn't watch the TKO. We watched the submission by Amando Baca. All right, so this was one of the other highlights from the prelims. Guys, shout out to our boy Chris Cushman for sharing these. Oh. TKO by what's his name? Daryl Walker. Jordan Moore got a submission. Oh, whoa. Okay, yeah. So there were, man, these prelims look like they were a lot of fun. I'm sorry I missed them, guys. Here I was fucking running and stretching during fucking Tuff-N-Uff prelims. I'm not tough enough for Tuff-N-Uff, but Hank the Tank, he is. Oh, missing with the knee, bro. So this was amateur, right? They got shin guards. Dude, they're going ham with in the amateurs here. Oh! God, I love regional MMA. Then eventually gets the choke. Nice. All right, well, I'll show Nate the snakes in a little bit. Let's get to highlighting these next two fighters. I'm not an MMA YouTuber, so I wouldn't even be in this conversation. I don't even know enough MMA YouTubers to be able to do that. I'm not an MMA YouTuber, dude. I'm just a guy who's fucked in the head, who's addicted to watching combat sports. I think Army, yeah, it was Amy. I do it for the love of the sport. Well, good. Now I'm going to be... Look, Capoza's always going to be there. I'm going to start pulling from Chris Cushman and giving you highlights on our highlight packages now. I'm going to look at Chris Cushman's page before Capoza. What about you, Sam Wood? What MMA YouTuber would you fight? Have you ever interacted with this announcing team in person or online? No, I haven't actually. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I can't move it on screen, unfortunately. I just started streaming, man. So let's see. Was he on the prelims? He has not fought. He is going to be in the featured fight. So we got 4 more until he's fighting. There you go. Angel Oliveras, 1-2 as a pro. He's out of California, 2-3 in his last of 5 fights. He's taken on a Russian here, Sevak Khachatryan, who is 1-0 as a pro, I think. Lost as an amateur, but won as a pro back in 2018. Okay, this is an interesting matchup. And people say that Japanese MMA's matchmaking is crazy. I'm just saying this is some deep shit right now. I'm like deep MMA record right now, and I love it. So we're gonna go with, I guess, the guy who's kind of active. He's not even that active either. He last fought in 2019 in Hex. I have no idea who to pick in this one. Do we pick the guy who last fought in 2018 or do we pick the guy who last fought in 2019? And who's the local? We'll go with the local, USA, baby. We'll go with Oliveras. Okay, I have to bring fight. I got to bring the fight odds for this one. How's everybody doing tonight, by the way? Thursday MMA. This is the third card that we've streamed today, so it's a busy Thursday. We'll be live most of the day tomorrow and then all day Saturday. Okay, yeah, there are no odds on this one. By the way, you got to be into regional MMA now. Actually enjoy MMA. Damn, Chuck Norris bet the college fund. Go with Sevak. Yo, what's up, Jason? Here for the two Armenian fighters. Bro, at the top of the card, what's his name? David Mgoyan. He's good, man. He's good. If you had, I was going to say, hit me up and ask them to talk about Hank the Tank versus No Chill MMA creator fight. Their matchmaker, I was on an email chain with. Yeah, no problem, dude. But that's as far as it's gotten. All right, both of the fighters are in the cage. We're going to get to this first one here. Both these guys took some time off. Both of these guys are back in the cage. Both these guys relatively new to professional combat sports, mixed martial arts, and each of them have one victory as a pro. Yo, what's up, Ethan? Good to see you. Who's going to get that too? We shall see. I'm going with the hometown guy. So this main card, by the way, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fights on the main card, assuming none got canceled. Dude, I've literally seen 6 to 7 fight Tuff-N-Uff main cards that have gone an hour and a half because there's that many finishes. 2 Aussie champs, let's go! All right. Round 1, guys. Let's get it.
Let's get it all!
Who's coaching? Is that freaking... Okay, I thought that was Yves Levine for a sec coaching. Or, sorry, reffing. I was like, Yves Levine's still reffing? Oblique kick by Oliveras. Oliveras with a nice 1-2 down the middle. Oh, nice step back right by Khachatryan. Oh, Khachatryan at the left hook drops Oliveras. Oliveras back up to his feet. Desperately looking for the takedown, but the Russian now snatches that neck. Standing guillotine, but he lets it go. He lets it go so he can start throwing shots with the body, throw hooks. He's just letting everything go, throwing as many shots as possible. But now Oliveras pushing back into the cage. Khachatryan with the knee, but Oliveras looking for a takedown. No, Khachatryan drops for a guillotine, doesn't get it back up to his feet. This is absolutely insane. This is the most action-packed first minute I've seen in a long time. How Oliveira is still alive, let alone standing, is beyond me, ladies and gentlemen. This is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Yo, what's up, Juquan? Just honestly, water. UFC Fight Pass. Still just trying to hold on for dear life and survive in the clinch right now is Oliveras. 3 minutes and 39 seconds on the clock. Khachatryan might have drained a little bit of his gas tank right now. And Oliveras with the takedown. No way. But Khachatryan with the reversal. And he ends up in the top position. But they're scrambling right now. And Oliveras back up to his feet. This is absolutely insane. And another trip takedown by Oliveras into the guard of Khachatryan. He's looking to pass now into side control. I am impressed by this performance. This is crazy. Khachatryan now giving up his back here to try to push off his knees to get back up to his feet. Oh, ground and pound by Oliveras. Maybe one shot there to the back of the head, but jeez. Back up to his feet is Oliveras, and Oliveras now controlling Khachatryan. Khachatryan with some ground and pound. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. I mean, if he continues to control and land ground and pound, cage grab, cut off Khachatryan's fingers. Oh, that was a clear foul. Ref actually stops the action. Take away a point. Dude, it is awesome. Are you tough enough? Oh, a point taken away. Based. Let's go. Are you tough enough for tough enough? You don't grab the cage, motherfucker. You get your fingers chopped off or a point taken away. Let's fucking go. This seals it, man. This seals it. Oliveras is going to get this round. Giving him back to position 2 with the body lock. They took a point. I like this, ref. Me too. 226. He's got some like Adidas sneakers too. Good old foot stomps here by Oliveras. What a dog, dude. He got dropped. He got hit with like 4 or 5 hooks. Oh, a high kick by Oliveras. While in the clinch. Well, wow, holding on to the body anyways. Was able to survive and now is controlling Khachatryan. None of that Chandler shit here, boy. Take that candy ass to the PFL. Tuff-N-Uff has better calls than UFC, right? 1 minute and 50 seconds on the clock. Looking for the tie, clinches Oliveras. Oh, Khachatryan now with a 1-2. Looking for a follow-up kick, but didn't find it. They're at center. 1 minute and 40 seconds. Low kick by Oliveras. Counter left by Khachatryan. Oh! Khachatryan knocks him out. Left hook. Khachatryan wins. What the fuck was this fight? Are you kidding me, bro? Holy fuck. Sevak. What a fight. That was some back and forth shit if I've ever seen it, ladies and gentlemen. Sevak. Oh my God, what a fight. God damn.
Oh my God.
2-0, baby. Who is this guy? Hasn't fought since 2018. Cage grabbing. He just punched the camera right there. Yup. Dude, but it was the first round was so back and forth because he looked good in the first like minute and a half. Almost finished his opponent. And then Oliveras comes back, starts controlling him, starts landing some big shots on him. They separate from the clinch, a minute left, and boom, a left hook knocks him down. Jason told us. Beautiful action. Yo, Dirty Hippo. Just rewind the tape a little bit. This fight wasn't long. Oh my God. He came back too pretty quick, but he went down stiff as a fucking board, man. Holy. What a fight. All right. We got 145 next, ladies and gentlemen, is an undefeated Mexican prospect goes up against an American regional vet. My VCR is broken. New rule, if you grab the cage, your opponent gets to stomp on your hand 1 time for each latched finger. That's or like an angry, just like virgin Brazilian nun with a ruler, just whoosh, whoosh, each finger. Whoopah! When is the Ultimate Fighter starting? Not till next Tuesday. Is that Pantoja? Dude, this announcer's tall as hell. Damn. What a fight, man. What a fight. What a performance. That was crazy. Well, what a way to start off the main card. What a way to start off the main card. All right, well, it's a good thing I saved one of the other highlights. Not that we're going to have like buffer time or anything here. These regional shows on Fight Pass have really good pacing. And Tuff-N-Uff, if we see finishes in every single fight, this card will be probably like an hour and a half. Remember that one card with Morales and that guy from Luke's? Hour and 25-minute card, 6 fights, all finishes. It was nuts. Dude, this announcer is freakishly tall. This announcer's freakishly tall. I've been looking at cars this week. I want to put my head through a wall. What are you looking for? I thought JDM looked really good. I thought Bilal, people are saying he probably should have wrestled more. I mean, maybe he should have spammed some takedowns more, but he had a lot of takedown opportunities in that fight, and, you know, he came to fight, so respect. But JDM looks good. Hey, good old RAV4. I almost bought a RAV4, and then I found a Honda Element in college, and I gutted that thing and turned it into, like, just a camping mobile. I put almost 400,000 kilometers on the thing, too. In like 3 years of owning it. But RAV4, I think one of my siblings has one. And like a newer one as well. All right, next fight, ladies and gentlemen. Featherweight division. Let's highlight them here, as I believe they're about to make their walkouts now. Wait, what the heck? 1 out of 3 finish, 2 more finishes, and you get a free month of UFC Fight Pass. Are you kidding me? Are you tough enough for Fight Pass, ladies and gentlemen? If we get 2 more finishes on this card, we all get a month of Fight Pass free. Are you tough enough? Hank, sign the contract. Hank, sign the contract. God damn it, bro. God damn it. Kangaroo killed my RAV4. A deer killed my friends, actually. I think Bilal will fight for the belt again, but I don't know if he'll be champ again in a super stacked division. Will he fight for the belt again? He's getting up there in age. He still look good. It's just there's so many other people in line now, and it's not like he's the UFC's favorite fighter. Not that they dislike him, but like they're not going to go out of his way to give him a fucking rematch off a loss like O'Malley, right? Dude, that's fire. Blow got fucked up. Oh, don't even tease me. This is in California, bro. This is in California. I'm so fucking pissed. Not at you, obviously. I'm not mad at you. I'm just mad at the whole situation. It's fucking bullshit that this fight is not going on right now. I wanted to make some money. I said it. Well, I guess this is in California. I would have paid for Hank's Airbnb, dude. We'd have helped him cut weight and everything. Sign the contract, for fuck's sakes. I'm actually so pissed. Sign the fucking contract. We'll do it at the Palms. OnlyFans pays the bills. OnlyFans funds Cage Fury FC. I think Bilal right now beats everyone at welterweight except Buckley, JDM, and Islam. Shavkat probably gives him a run for his money as well. I don't know why Bilal chose to stand up with Jack. Well, again, that's the thing. He didn't I mean, he chose probably more than he should have, but like, dude, he had I think it was like over 9 takedown attempts, which again, in 5 rounds, you probably want more. I think in like the first 3 rounds, it was 9. So like, it's not like he didn't try at all, but he probably should have went full Manchur Kara spam. Keep details of the camp under wraps. We're gonna make this happen. We're gonna make this happen. High school wrestler versus amateur MMA fighter. A man who hates MMA. A YouTuber who loves the sport. A man living at grandma's house. A man living in his mom's house. It's just the perfect fucking storyline, ladies and gentlemen. It's just the perfect storyline. Anyways, I cannot leave this earth until that fight happens. Mom's house versus grandma's. Sign the contract, Hank. You should have gone full Hamza and just died trying to get him down, right? Bilal had a lot of good... Look, and then flopping around. I'm not... Look, you're trying to make this... You're trying to twist this that, like, I have an issue with Bilal. This is JL all over again. Like, respected his performance. JDM was better. And I think if JDM is better, you know, like, there's other guys who will be able to employ that same style. I'm not saying Bilal's bad. I'm not saying he's not going to stay at the top of the division. I'm just saying I do not see him having a title shot anytime soon when there's the Ian Garys, Shavkats, Buckley's all coming up. All guys the UFC would rather get a title shot in before Bilal. So, like, it has nothing to do with me liking Bilal or not. I think his striking has gotten a lot better, enough to be able to just hang with some of these strikers and beat some of these guys at this division, but he never has had that power. He never will. And like I said, I think it's even if he wins 3 more fights, if Shavkat wins 1 or 2 or Gary wins 1, they're getting the next shot. Buckley wins 2, he's getting the next shot. Versus, you know, unless Bilal knocks out his opponents next, in my opinion. But I think he's got like 2-3 years left in him, assuming he actually, you know, fights more than just 1 year. Then I don't really know how his, you know, trajectory will go. Yair versus Volk 2 is a disgrace. That is true. That is true. Bilal took an entire career and title run to have a single good fight. I don't know if they hate him, but like, he's not a guy that they want the next. Again, I think I made the example already. He's not O'Malley. O'Malley looked worse, in my opinion. Not as banged up, but worse in his title fight or his title defense. And because he's popular. And again, I don't agree with this. I'm just saying, got a title rematch. Bilal's not going to get a rematch off a loss or get an immediate title shot if he gets another win. Like Shavkat, Ian, Buckley all have to fail, all have to fizzle out before Bilal gets awarded that title shot and after his next, assuming 2-3 wins, right? I wanted the Panthers versus Oilers final, and I want the Panthers to win again. Welterweight is stacked. I think Bilal had a perfect storm to get the belt. He was bad matchup for Leon. I respect him for making the JDM fight exciting. Me too. Pico versus Movistar should be fun, though, because that looks like the fight that's going to happen. I love that. I love that. If they do Volk versus Yair, I'm going to do something about it. Me too, flopping around. And it'll be more than just flopping around. Even though he's like watching paint dry, I feel bad for Evloev. The Tuff-N-Uff contract. The Tuff-N-Uff contract. Santiago Luana versus Desmond Manabat. The Matrix here is 26 years of age, 4-6 as a pro, 2-3 in his last 5 fights. An under 500 journeyman in Tuff-N-Uff, ladies and gentlemen. 2 KO TKOs, 0 submissions, 2 decisions, 3-3 in Tuff-N-Uff. He fought back in March, where he lost via rear naked choke. He beat a 2-0 guy in UFL, so not bad there. But you know what? Honestly, at least he's beating undefeated guys, even though they have 2 wins. Look, this fight's for Luana to win. Let's be perfectly honest. 20-year-old, 5-0, a lot bigger, 4-0 in UWC. Just went to LXF, which is a regional show in California. I mean, dude, if Hank doesn't want to fight in Tuff-N-Uff, I'm sure LXF will put together a pretty good contract and perks for you guys as well. They're a California regional show. But anyways, lights out. I believe that's the promotion. Anyways, he beat a 6-1 guy, 3-1 guy he knocked out in the 3rd round. Honestly, pretty good resume to start out here. And as an amateur, he went 3-0. Santiago's going to win, probably via TKO. All right. Round 1. Love the pacing of Tuff-N-Uff. Love you guys in the live chat. UFC's turning into WWE. Honestly, my love of the sport is dying. UFC isn't even top 3 favorite now. Well, see, my love of the sport is growing and has nothing to do with the UFC. I don't know why, cricket lover, the sport has anything to do with the UFC. Your love for the sport shouldn't fade if the UFC dies. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. There's so many better entertaining, like better leagues entertainment-wise than the UFC. So your interest in the sport should be growing, given that there's so many other great organizations out there. This comment makes absolutely no sense to me at all, other than the UFC is becoming WWE. Oh, the big right hand by Luna. Look for a spinning heel kick to the body by Manabat, but Luna takes him to the ground, gets right into side control. How's it going, Andrew? Speaking of OnlyFans, Bilal versus Usman unironically would probably be some fun mid-range striking with a finish. And now getting into full mount is Luna, right into full mount from side control. Looking to posture up and land some shots. Manabat, good job using the cage to get back up to his feet, but Luna with some right hands. They're in the clinch right now. 4 minutes on the clock. Movistar isn't even boring. He says boring is Hank the Tank. Hank the Tank ain't boring, dude. Never a dull moment. Low kick by Manabat, straight left by Luna. Left hand by Luna. Right hand by Luna. Right elbow by Luna. This could be Hank the Tank and No Chill right now. Yet we're watching these fucking guys. Fuck. 3 minutes and 42 seconds on the clock. I mean, Luna's exciting, don't get me wrong, but this would be way better if it was No Chill and Hank the Tank. 3 minutes and 34 seconds. Yeah, I can't stand that. I can't stand that at all. Like, what has Yair done? Why does the UFC love him so much? 3 minutes and 17 seconds. He had some early great knockouts, but he's far from that virtuoso striker. Matches where we've seen that virtuoso striking have been, few and far between. 3 minutes and 6 seconds. Nice back take by Luna. Dragging Manabat back to the ground. He's got 3 minutes. Double hooks and looking for that rear naked choke. Nakamura versus Cowan is going to be such a sick fight on the road to UFC. Absolutely. 243. Fighting the hands here is Manabat. Manabat trying to roll out of this. Will make his Vietnamese ancestors proud. It's Congolese. UFC declining, but MMA growing. Exactly. But I do agree with the first part of this, Cricket. They're back up to their feet. Shout out to Manabat for getting back up to his feet. Low kick by Manabat. High kick by Manabat. And Luna's going, what the hell? How are you still in here? So Luna knocks him out cold. Super necessary. Super necessary. Super necessary. Oh my God. He knocked him out cold and just fucking Dan Hendersoned him right in the goddamn face. Holy shit. Oh my God, dude. Are you tough enough for Tuff-N-Uff? We could have seen No Chill or Hank do that to one another, guys, but instead we got freaking Luna here. I'm just kidding, Luna, if you're watching. What an unbelievable performance. I don't know. I don't think it's quite in one championship MMA decline just yet, but like I understand what, again, for me, I could care less because KSW is my, KSW, Ryzen, Deep, Black Combat, I prefer to watch all of those over the UFC these days. So for me, I could care less, but I understand. But for me, UFC, mixed martial arts, they aren't the same. One's an organization and a league. The other is a sport, right? Like, just like the NHL, I would rather watch the LNAH than the NHL, honestly. Yo, what's up, Exploring the Car? Thank you for tagging me in that clip of you jamming, by the way. How's your Thursday going? I'm trying to propaganda my friends into watching Ryzen so it overtakes the UFC. I'd bet on Hank too. It's funny that Ilya would say that Islam is running away from lightweight when he left featherweight with less defenses. Oh, Andrew, no worries. And Andrew, I'm never mad at you, Andrew. You just know, like, I watch fights. I don't know. You are way more plugged into the YouTube community than I am, Andrew. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Dude, I will. I saw one of the clips you tagged me in, but I'll check out some of the other ones because you have a few clips of you jamming that I saw on the channel. How's your show going? When's your next live stream? The UFC popularity is not declining; it's the product that is. Just the one's MMA is just kind of almost non-existent at this point. Another finish. Oh hell yeah, I did, dude. Went through half a fucking gallon of Kirkland lube watching that shit. Don't need the hub when you got the Toronto Maple Leafs fucking losing to the Florida Panthers. Murder! What's up, Degenerate Dane? Good to see you. Good to see you. No Chill isn't born. I was born, man. Shout out to Kenny versus Spenny. Hey, same to you, my friend. Go Edmonton. Go Florida. Canada's team. Be live again tomorrow. Nice. Guys, go check out Exploring the Car fight interviews. podcasts, philosophy, the whole 9 yards. That was nasty, man. He's still on the stool. Dude, he knocked him the fuck out. King's best team in the league. I was rooting for them. I'm not a fan of the Edmonton Oilers. I'm not a fan of the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's like the Carolina series is probably the most interesting one right now. I don't want Edmonton to win, though, at all. Oh, but Isha, don't you want to see McDavid to win a cup? If he's that good, he will. But I do like, shout out to Drew Doughty, one of my favorite Canadian national team players. Canucks, which I'm very depressed. Always depressed as a Canucks fan. Always depressed or ragefully burning down our city, rioting. Like trying to overthrow a freaking government. No, we're just pissed off we lost a fucking Stanley Cup Finals game. It was a brutal KO. The Pens absolutely destroying Carolina right now. What's the score? Dude, bringing Marchand into the Panthers was absolutely insane. Like, what a move. Oh, 5-0. Holy shit, bro. Oh, dude, I have a feeling the Panthers are going all the way again. And then how they do... Is that Luke Rockhold in this corner? Oh, he's a Perillo guy. Damn. He's got Perillo, Chito Vera, and Luke Rockhold in his corner. Dude, Santiago's got a hell of a fucking backing. Perillo's his striking coach? Damn. How's your day today anyways? Did you have a good dinner tonight? I haven't eaten dinner yet. So it's going to be a late one. But my day was good. Streamed in the morning. Got a little bit of work done. Snuck in a run, Andrew. Did some stretching. But I didn't have enough time to eat. The problem with the UFC is they don't feel like they have competition, so they can coast and be lazy. And I will say in 2025, we've been blessed and lucky that some of their lazy cards have turned out to be absolute bangers. It's the pay-per-views that they're lazy on. Let's be honest. The cards that people have the most expectation for, the cards that make the most buzz amongst the casual fans too, and potential new fans of just the sport and the UFC, like the hype of this pay-per-view and the fights aren't even that good, but some random fight night headlined by, unranked guys. Those are the entertaining ones, or more consistently entertaining. It feels like these days. I'm excited to keep looking for Santiago, or keep watching Santiago Luna in his development. I know I was kind of dogging a little bit just because I want to see Hank the Tank versus No Chill, but all right. Next we have Stewart versus Canuto. Renato Canuto against Corey Stewart. Each of them making... Okay, never mind. Canuto making his pro MMA debut. Corey Stewart, I've seen on Tuff-N-Uff cards before. He's pretty active, man. He's fought 4 times this year. Lost via submission, lost via KO, lost via submission, and lost via submission. So he's been getting finished a lot, is Corey Stewart. And he's been active this year. He's fought some boxing as well. Damn. And he's already booked. Okay, this is how active Corey Stewart is. Not a big deal. Got a fight in Tuff-N-Uff. Already booked in June in Bayou FC. By the way, No Chill MMA, if he beats Hank the Tank with his win money, we're going in on Bayou FC. We're going to buy it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to buy the Bayou FC. No Chill and I are going to invest and take over Bayou FC, assuming he, runs Tuff-N-Uff and gets through Hank the Tank. And if he loses, well, I'm betting on Hank the Tank anyways, so we'll use whatever money I win from that. They won both games in Carolina. What did you get up to today, Andrew? The problem with the UFC, I already read that one. You see too many fighters on the roster. Yes, too many cards. It's no longer a true tournament to the belt. It's a popularity contest.
Exactly.
Couldn't have
that.
said it better myself. Yes, they should, Andrew. Yes, they should. I think UFC just does too many cards. Yep. If they cut down to like 9 or 10 pay-per-views a year, we could have so many banger cards. Yep. Because, yeah, there's so many fighters, but all the big names, they can't fight every pay-per-view, right? Back in the day, we all knew the fighters on the card, so they all were contenders. Not anymore. Most entertaining thing about the UFC's Dana White Contender Series and Road to UFC because they're actually fighting to get into the UFC, so they're aggressive. Yeah, like, you remember the fights to get into the house on Tuff? Those were always, you know, like the hardcore fans' banger fights to watch. Renato Canuto. Grappling sensation. I knew this guy was familiar. Yeah, he's on UFC Fight Pass Invitation. I'm like, I've definitely seen this guy compete. So he's making his pro MMA debut after grappling his entire career, winning IBJJF, winning 3CG, competing in 80cc, actually beat Nicky Ryan. He's actually lost to Galvao, but he's been in some insane matchups. Rolled with Rutolo, Jake Shields. Damn. Marcio Andre. She got a heel hook on. Canuto's gonna sub him. But shout out to Corey Stewart, man. Already booked for his UFC fight. I love it. I love it. Based Andrew. My day was good and I was on my Zoom meeting. Nice. 0-3 at catchweight. Hunger equals war. Cushy life equals sparring. Unless you're in Japan. Then it's all war all the time. Even if like in Japan, you could be the guy literally selling the katsu dogs in the corner. And then they say, oh, 2 minutes, you have a fight. Literally drop trow, take off their shirt. They're in the cage. They get beaten up. If they don't have to go to the hospital, back to the katsu dogs, right? Like, it's insane. Does this mean we get a free month of fight with the last finish, or did I misunderstand the broadcast? They said if there's 3 finishes, we all get a free month of Fight Pass. We just have to like claim the code or whatever. Ryzen.tv. Want to use the money to start your own promotion? Because if we were to start our own promotion, it would be in the Bayou anyways. So we might as well just rebrand Bayou FC to the Swamp FC, baby. Unless you're Ilya Tapor, he comes from money. Well, so does Arman Sarukian. And I'm sure there's a few other fighters as well. I will say Corey Stewart looking like he's in incredible shape for this one, guys. Can Corey Stewart get his first win against the MMA newcomer, Renato Canuto? I'm going to go with Canuto on this one. But God, do I want Corey Stewart to win, ladies and gentlemen. I want to see him get his first win. Okay, so Canuto is fighting out of Vegas. I didn't check what gym he was at. Who won the first fight? Khachatryan and then Luna. You should do green gloves like Ryzen if you change the name to Swamp FC. Yes, some swampy ass puke covered gloves. Yes, Armin too. No worries, Andrew. Oh, Andrew's watching it on repeat. Oh, nice low kick by Canuto. Stewart looking for a takedown. Oh, big elbows by Canuto on Stewart. Stewart still looking for that single leg. Saying you may be a jiu-jitsu guy, but welcome to MMA. And Canuto with the reversal. Canuto looking to get the back, but Stewart trying to shake him off. Stewart eating some shots by Canuto. Stewart back up to his feet, but being controlled by Canuto. 4 minutes and 29 seconds. Some hammer fist by Canuto. Canuto with some big shots. Canuto controlling the torso of Stewart. Canuto wanted to throw a soccer kick. You can tell. Superior rule set. Knees to the body by Canuto. Canuto just absolutely destroying Stewart in the ground and pound. He kicked him in the body. Canuto, superior rule set. TKO by liver kick and punch to the face. Let's go. Let's go. What a debut. What a debut by Renato. Canuto absolutely murked Corey Stewart. Elbows to his head as he was taking him down. Soccer kicks to his fucking stomach, ladies and gentlemen. Knees to the body. If we were allowed real MMA rules, he would have kicked his head into the audience, ladies and gentlemen. Superior rule set. I fucking love this guy. A jiu-jitsu guy trying to do his best Japanese MMA impression. Unbelievable. Are you tough enough for Tuff-N-Uff? Degenerate Dane would have been at this show if it wasn't in California. Hey, but for a jiu-jitsu guy making his debut to be that dominant, man. I don't know what the odds are for this one. Fighting like Khalil, right? With the just fucking body kicks. I'm not a good person. I deserve all the shit talk. Is this Vale Tudo? I'm a terrible editor. I'm not a good podcast host. I'm a bad manager. And if they had someone who could edit for no money, I would be replaced Optics. See you later, Andrew. So I'm actually surprised that this is the first you've heard about it. Ew, is he pouring grape freaking drink on? What the hell is that? I mean, if it's a water, that's one thing, but gross. How's it going, Optics? Florida, man. Whew. I got it up right now. Which buddy? But thank you, Andrew. Canuto's being interviewed right now. He wanted to test his striking, but don't forget soccer kicks to the body. Let's go. Are you tough enough for Tuff-N-Uff? God. Optics. Hank should sign the contract, right? Hank should sign the contract. Dude, this announcer. At least 6'4", right? At least 6'4". She said Canuto's been training and competing since around 8-9 years old. Again, jiu-jitsu. But was the IBJJF champion, world champion. Oh, Back Channel Brewing. Thank you, Andrew. I don't think they post much, but they're more active on like Instagram and Facebook. Yep, Hank is ducking harder than John Jones. Yeah, I got to check on the poll question here. Sign the contract, guys. Sign the contract. All right, let's check back here on the poll question. The announcers are just going crazy right now. They're loving it. Oh, it's everyone in attendance. Yo, everybody, scan. Oh, Kai Kamaka in his corner. Scan the QR code. Scan the QR code. All the confirmed Dana White Contender Series are on Tapology now. Let's go. I trained a shoebox in Curitiba, Brazil in 2022 for 30 days during a fight camp. I witnessed the most intense Vale Tudo. They were practicing soccer kicks with a dude in... How crazy is that? They put someone in a dog, probably military police attack suit so that they could just practice their kicks. That's unreal. Dude, I bet some of the people in that gym that you trained with were amazing. That's insane. LTD Brewing today. I haven't tried it. I think Hoppy has though, so bring it up on their next stream. I've heard of it. I've just never been out that way yet. But I feel like Hoppy was saying good things about it. We're gonna sign the contract, Hank. Sign the contract. All right. Next fight coming up, guys. The next fight coming up. We have Abul Gaziev against Miller. Ooh, this actually should be a really good fight. Alan Miller. Or sorry, where is he? Oh, wait, did someone get actually switched around? Okay, Trent Miller. Sorry, I got Alan Miller and Trent Miller mixed up. I was like, wait a second. I was going to say, the Miller fighting Abdul Gaziev is actually a really good fighter here. And I'm excited to see him fight again because he's 7-2, fighting out of Extreme Couture, 3-2 in his last 5, and is coming off a very, very good win. 5 KO TKOs, 1 submission, 1 decision. Are you tough enough for Tuff-N-Uff? This guy certainly is. 1-0 in LFA as well, coming off a split decision win against a pretty good opponent, Dylan O'Sullivan, who's 5-2 now with 4 knockouts as well. Before then, lost to Randall Wallace. I mean, probably should have beat him, but was a step up in competition against a guy with a lot of experience. And it was kind of the same against Mike Jones. But other than that, he's shown that he has power. He's shown that his striking is really good. And ground game, grappling defense leaves a little bit to be desired. But I do think he'll be able to hold his own in this one. Now, Syed Magomed Abdul Gaziev, menacing name, I know, out of Dagestan, 7-9-0 as a pro. So yes, his strengths, I want to say, aren't the same strength as Trent Miller, right? Like, he could out-grapple Trent Miller, but it's not like he's one of the best wrestlers out there, despite his name and him being from Dagestan. Having said that, he has taken on some decent guys. He's 0-1 in LFA. He's fought in hardcore. He has 3 KO TKOs, 3 submissions, and 1 decisions. He does like to attack finishes, and actually is okay fighting on the feet as well. But usually, if he doesn't have his range, will quickly just go for the takedown and try to employ some ground and pound. Now, he has been taking on better opponents on the regional scene. Aliyev, Hogg, who's undefeated, Nick Maximov, who, again, not UFC caliber, but is a really good fighter on the regional scene, and was able to beat Magomed Magomedov in hardcore MMA, which is just another Magomed Magomedov, not the one that I'm thinking of from Bellator, but still. Fought bare knuckle boxing in hardcore FC. Just way more experience, fighting way better opponents. This should be a really good matchup. Oh, I'm going Abdul Gaziev, but I really do think Trent Miller can beat him on the feet. I think Trent Miller can keep this on the feet. I believe in him not to get finished, and I'm rooting for him. But I just think the experience and just how Abdul Gaziev just attacks in every position. I think he'll get this one done. Holy shit, it's Anchor Live. No. Why are they doing him dirty like that? What was his last fight? Honestly, Silva could still win. Silva's grappling hasn't been tested too much, though. What's up, Ben? Bro's gonna get out on the subbed. How long until the Hank fight? Dude, he ain't fighting. He is fighting in the next one after this. Good to see you shooting my shot. Fuck, I gotta get a bike optics. Mine back home is packed and no one's sending it. No one wants to send it to me, so I have to buy even just something to scoot around on here for a little bit this summer. Oh, Magomed Abdul Gaziev. He's out of Sacramento, and they're saying he's more of a striker. So is he with Alpha Male? I mean, you hear Sacramento MMA, you think Alpha Male. Show the Jubilee fight. You better be. Dude, this should be a good fight. All right, so we've had 3 finishes so far in the first 3 fights on this main card. Do you think we see a perfect card, or does this one go the distance? Yakiev, that's a rough one for him. Oh, I can't wait to go over the list now that it's updated and finalized. Trent Miller is out of Extreme Couture. Yes. Both primary strikers, but I think he's got a little bit more wrestling in his arsenal. But having said that, Trent Miller, like, good enough to defend it. But Abdul Gaziev, I didn't even say, fucking tall, man. 6'4", 74 inches of reach. So I should have mentioned that on his walkout. He's a tall-ass motherfucker. Round 1, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Trent Miller with the right hand after Abdul Gaziev stuffed the takedown. Abdul Gaziev looks like he's in a totally different weight class. Oh, nice right hand by Abdul Gaziev. Low kick by Miller. 427. Abdul Gaziev is looking for that straight shot. Oh, nice right hand by Miller. He caught Abdul Gaziev. I mean, Abdul Gaziev, he slipped, and that was why he fell to the ground, but he caught him nonetheless. Low kick by Miller. 6'4" with 74 inches of reach. He's a big boy. Oh, high kick attempt, followed by the step back right. Abdul Gaziev. Oh, nice right hand. Lands clean on Miller. 354. And a primary striking Dagestani. High kick again by Abdul Gaziev. He's just so big here, man, that Miller just cannot find an entry or keep him off of him from the outside. Oh, big overhand right by Abdul Gaziev. He ain't even going to try for a takedown in this one because Miller's not giving him too much of a threat. Oh, except for Abdul Gaziev slips again on that step back. There is 3 more fights left on this card. Surprising, Chechnya and probably Dagestan, as well as the tallest region in Russia. Oh, a nice left by Abdul Gaziev. Yo, what's up, Bamberly? Blitzing in is Miller. He misses with the left and right. They're back at center. Side to side by Abdul Gaziev. Looking for that straight left, swing and a miss. Miller with the nice left hand, but Abdul Gaziev with the step back left hook. 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Nice left by Miller. No problem, dude. Guys, don't forget to smash that like button. Don't forget to vote in the poll question. Oh, big right by Abdul Gaziev. He was looking for that follow-up left, but could not land. Look at it, just pushes away to a takedown. There was Miller upon uncompleting that overhand. Abdul Gaziev jumps on his back, but Miller's able to reverse, and now Miller is in half guard. Half guard for Trent Miller right now, as Abdul Gaziev is trying to butt scoot closer to the cage. Oh, big right elbow by Miller. 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Abdul Gaziev looking to try to get back up to his feet. $158. Oh, big shots to the body here by Trent Miller. More shots to the body here. He's just continuing to throw them. And if Abdul Gaziev doesn't move, I mean, he's just going to keep scoring points. Abdul Gaziev tried to get back up his feet, and Trent Miller just pushes him back to the ground. But Abdul Gaziev is now looking for a heel. Looking for a heel. Knee bar. Knee bar attempt by Abdul Gaziev. No way this guy's a middleweight. He's huge. And staying in the top position is Trent Miller. He is in side control. Great wrestling here by Trent Miller. 1 minute and 12 seconds. If we were allowed real rules, Trent Miller could just knee Abdul Gaziev in the face. Thank you, brother. 57 seconds on the clock. Back up to his feet is Abdul Gaziev. Miller still holding on to the body here and kind of just drags him back to the ground. Superior rule set, knees to the body. Allow them to the head. Save the sport, North America. Oh, and now looking for a rear naked choke. Miller, 35 seconds. Looking for the rear naked choke. He's only got one hook in. I do think he won back this round. Because he was throwing shots. And not the most menacing ground and pound. But he's throwing shots nonetheless. And this was about 2 minutes and 30 seconds of control time. Plus now, submission attempt. Oh, looking for the neck crank. 15 seconds left. Couldn't get it under the chin. Oh, shit. It's there. 5 seconds. It's under the chin. He gives the thumbs up. He's going to survive. And that is it for the round. Dude, his wrist was pushing up against the throat. If it was just adjusted a little bit more, he would have choked him out. Trent Miller comes back and wins that round, man. That's digging deep, man. Reversal, just bulldozing his way in to try to get the takedown. He ends up on bottom, ends up reversing. This is where Trent needs to keep this one on the ground. Mgoyan has the clear advantage on the feet. Mgoyan is pretty good on the ground too. Just clearly not off his back. Yeah. Totally agree with the rule set in America. It's not real MMA. Total lame rules. Pride rules is the best. Pride should have allowed elbows on the ground. That's why Rizin rules are now the best. Rizin rules are the best. Great highlights for this one. All right, round 2, guys. Hell yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. All right, round 2.
Let's get it all.
Oh, big right hand by Abdulgaziev. Oh, and looking for the takedown, there was Miller, and Abdulgaziev did the same thing he did last time. Jump on his back, but it's a high guard. Miller will probably be able to reverse it here. But Abdulgaziev is looking for a triangle. Maybe looking for the arm bar now. Nope. What the hell is this? Reverse triangle. Rolls out of it, though. Miller rolls out of it and looks for the takedown. Miller gets the takedown. 4 minutes and 12 seconds on the clock. This fight is absolutely insane. I'm watching it on Fight Pass, Amberly. Damn, Dagestani gonna have more caution now. And Trent Miller back in half guard. Trent Miller, ground and pound. Some left shots. Trent Miller does stay busy on the ground. I will say that, ladies and gentlemen. I will say that. 3:45. Trent Miller, pretty set up here. Comfortably in half guard, knees planted, and just continuing to spam those left punches. $3.25. Oh, potentially now trying to set up the arm triangle choke or threatening to get into mount here. But, oh, he got into mount. There it is, Trent Miller. In full mount. Trent Miller tries to posture up and land some elbows. 3:08. He wanted that arm triangle choke, but mount was there. The path to mount was there. Now he's landing some ground and pound, some big shots here. 2 minutes and 50 seconds. So much time. Me too. I mean, I picked Abdulgaziev to win, but I did say I was rooting for Miller. It would be a monster for Miller to actually get a sub on this guy. Giving up his back right now is Abdulgaziev, but Miller now looking to take his back again. Oh, did the commentary just swore? He's like, oh shit, does he have the neck? And he does. Trent Miller snatched up that neck of Abdulgaziev. And also, Oh, shit. He's going for the ninja choke. Oh, fucking just straight up schoolyard neck crank. Schoolyard neck crank. Carlos Newton style. Carlos Newton style. Doesn't get it, but now he's in side control. Back into mount. 2 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock. Trent Miller in full mount. Trent Miller in full mount. 2 minutes on the clock. This is absolutely insane. Are you tough enough for Tuff-N-Uff? Sign the contract, Hank. Sign the contract. 1 minute and 52 seconds on the clock. The bulldog choke. 1 minute and 45 seconds. They should just call it the schoolyard choke, man. 140. If Miller was going to win, most assumed it would have been from strikes. 133. Miller still in a full mount. And he might win via strikes and full mount here. Short right elbow. He's active, man. He's absolutely dominated this round. The big brother choke. I think the big brother choke is just the shin, or sorry, not the shin, the freaking forearm on the neck, right? Oh, and a nice reversal by Abdulgaziev, and he threatened some sort of arm submission to get himself into half guard. I like schoolyard choke better though. Oh, looking for the knee bars. Abdulgaziev, he's going for it again. He's going for it again. 52 seconds on the clock. Miller does a great job using his feet to push off of it. And that might have been Abdulgaziev's last little bit of gas he has left in the tank now, because now he's given up his back. And Miller getting a hook. Miller landing some shots. Miller doing a lot more damage this round. 33 seconds remaining. And Trent Miller. Knee to the body. 23 seconds. I think Trent Miller deserved to win back that first round. And I think Trent Miller... Well, I know Trent Miller's going to win this one. And Trent Miller pushes him back on his back and just continues to land shots. I hate knee bars. Trent Miller continuing to land shots. Absolute domination this round, ladies and gentlemen, by Trent Miller. Absolute domination this round. He ground and pounded through. I mean, his fucking Abdulgaziev's mouthpiece is missing, for God's sakes. And I don't know how much gas he has left in the tank, man. I think that knee bar was like a last-ditch effort in this round anyways. Let's see if we see a finish. Let's see if the finishing streak continues on this card. As we are 3 fights into the main card, 3 finishes. Oh, man, it looks like he's tired. It looks like Abdulgaziev's tired. They don't even have a stool for this guy. Yo, what's up, Mikey P? Great to see you. Just tuning in. I would never sign up for a fight against a guy named Said Magmed Abdulgaziev. I don't even care if he's 7-9. Well, he's fought really good opponents, the ones that he's lost to recently as well. And he's 6'4" with 74 inches of reach at middleweight. But Trent Miller's beating him. So let's go. He kind of held his knee as he was getting up too. How's it going, Mikey P? All right, so there's a new energy drink. It's not, but we're not getting bucked up anymore. We're getting dialed. We're getting dialed. They might throw in the towel. They might throw in the towel. The doctor's looking at Abdulgaziev. He might be gassed. He might be too gassed to fight. Okay, never mind. We're good. We're good. The refs are saying he got unnecessary time to recover because he wasn't hurt, but there was just a little bit of a translation issue there. Anyways, we're back at it. Round 3, an overhand right by Miller. He's good. He's good. 444. I will say this. The commentary is insanely biased towards Trent Miller because they've even admitted that like one of them is his good friend. But I love the excitement. 4 minutes and 31 seconds. Swing and a miss. Abdulgaziev literally swung so heavy with the shots, he fell to the ground and now trying to snatch the neck Miller as Miller goes for the takedown. Abdulgaziev's not going to get the guillotine here. He literally overswung. He swung so hard that he fell to the ground, and now Trent Miller in side control. Well, I mean, Nick Maximo has been doing good on the regional scene. Like, he's not UFC caliber, but like he's top guy on the regional scene for sure. 3 minutes and 48 seconds. I could have seen Maximov. I mean, I didn't watch that fight, but probably do what he did in this one, or what Miller's doing in this one. It's funny things about him. He doesn't have a submission MMA career. He's just been knocking people out. That's awesome to see. 321. Half guard for Trent Miller. .307. But yeah, no, I picked Abdulgaziev to win just based on striking with some grappling to be able to lean back on. And despite him being on a losing streak, like he's been fighting good regional competition. All these guys tough enough though. Honestly, Mike, based on how this main card is going on, I would say that all these guys are tough enough for tough enough. 241. Half guard still for Trent Miller. Doing enough to win and score here. It's not like he's just laying there, but he's not advancing position much. Just a couple shots to the body. One big shot there, maybe a short right elbow. Not looking like he's trying to advance into mount, though. 219. It's going to be a long 2 minutes. Oh, and he gets into mount. He gets into mount. Surprisingly, far from the oldest. And we got many family men and women in the chat here as well. But you're definitely like the wise one when it comes to, you know, training with absolute legends. And your music taste is 47 years young, man. If I look as young as Exploring the Car at 47, I'm winning in life, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, what's up, Thomas? Full mount again for Trent Miller, by the way. 1 minute, 32 seconds on the clock. I gotta imagine he was the underdog coming into this one, no? Well, maybe not with the guy on the 4-fight losing streak. Oh, continuing to work. Here's Trent Miller. Wait. The ref called the fight? What the fuck? That was the most early stoppage I have ever seen in mixed martial arts. That was the ref felt sorry for Abdulgaziev. What the fuck? Even the commentary was so confused. They thought Abdulgaziev's corner threw in the towel. Now look, Trent Miller was in full mount. He was landing shots, but hardly finishing shots. All right. Ref bet the finish. Great stoppage. This was the worst stoppage I think I've ever seen. Pity stoppage indeed. That's the only explanation. Tremendous juicy as fuck, as he should be. As every MMA fighter should be. Ref is tweaking. Agreed, Joseph. Agreed. Look, Trent Miller was going to win this fight. But still. All right, let's look at the finish. Are they even going to show it? Yeah. And no complaints from Amberley, right? Oh, God. Show us the ending, man. Show us the ending. Again, the broadcasts don't care because Trent Miller is their friend, but like we want to see. This is controversial here, guys. Yeah, that was a weak fucking California weak stoppage, man. That was some California weak stoppage there. Not at all. Trent Miller definitely one of those dudes who cuts from 230 to 185. Yet Abdulgaziev is almost twice his size. But yes, Trent Miller's a fucking beast. And the fact that he actually had cardio given his size too. The Terminator. Well, I guess we got another finish. We got another finish. That's 4 in a row. Even though this was the most sus-ass finish I've ever seen in this, ref should be ashamed of himself for that one. All right, next fight. We have the featured fight, ladies and gentlemen. Mgoyan versus Ramos. And the chat have been talking about this one. The chat has been talking about this one. And this one should be a fun one. Armenia versus Argentina. And David Mgoyan's probably going to clean up against this Tony Laramie wannabe ass motherfucker. Ref is on what Sal's usually on. No way. That's super cool. I only still have a few friends in my life that I've known like since elementary school. Actually, I'm not a fan of his chesticles. Suspect finish, good call. I've this channel 3 years, but I helped build THPN's channel. And I guess that's where YouTube started. So I guess like 5 years, but 2 of the years were on a different, was when I was with the Hockey Podcast Network. Are you tough enough for Tough Enough? And I've been doing this channel for 3 years. Hey, how are you doing, Raphael? It's great to see you, buddy. Are you tough enough? Sign the contract, Hank. You're tough enough. He needs to sign the contract. I mean, this would have been in his backyard, bro. I'm so fucking pissed. How the fuck did Ashley Yoder have 11 UFC fights? That is one of life's biggest questions. If I remember, David Mgoyan's Armin's guy. Yep. All right, Luciano Ramos against David Mgoyan. So out of Argentina, we have Ramos, who's 1-4 in his last 5 fights. Lost to Arnold Jimenez, who's actually a pretty good regional fighter in Lights Out. He's fought some boxing. Man. Mostly he's fought boxing. Like, honestly, hasn't done too... Actually, you know what? I take that back. He's just been insanely active, going back and forth in boxing and mixed martial arts. In 2024, and Fight Pass likes him. He fought in Hollywood Fight Nights, so boxing, MMA. Fought on the Diaz Masvidal card. Boxing. So he fought 6 times in 2024, 1 MMA, 5 boxing. In 2025 so far, he's got a Darce choke victory in Lights Out in MMA. So he's 4 fights in 2025 thus far, 2 boxing, 2 MMA. Dude, this guy fights every fucking couple months. David Mgoyan, 6-0 as a pro, 20 years of age, out of Florida, but from Armenia, trains at American Top Team, 4 KO TKOs, 1 submission, 1 decision. He is tough enough for Tough Enough, as he won in his Tough Enough debut. He's fought in Tough Enough, Cage Fury FC, LFA, Open Fighting Championship, which he didn't fight a good guy, but like this is a pretty competitive Russian organization. MMA Series, another Russian organization. This guy has not fought in a bad organization. MMA Series and Open Fighting Championship, I would say around the same level. Maybe MMA Series gets a little bit of the edge. Both completely fucked and crazy stories come out of them, but like the fights are actually pretty good. LFA is a good league, and he fought a good guy there. Fought a good guy in Cage Fury FC. I mean, he is fucking tough enough for Tough Enough, man. This Tony Laramie looking motherfucker, like I said, from Argentina, man. Mostly a boxer. He's probably going to get taken down. He's probably going to get submitted in the first round. Look at his coach mean mugging the camera there. Look at his coach mean mugging the camera. I'll say his consistent fighting, not in a good way, though. Not trying to be mean, but every picture of Corey Stewart on the internet looks like he photoshopped his head on someone else's body. I know his head is twice the size of what you would expect a normal person's head to look like. Raphael, my real name. Don't use it because I always thought it sounded queer that it's Italians, but the E after Raphael or Raffaele. Actually, I like the Italian pronunciation. Antonio's a good name. Antonio's a good name. I was almost named Antonio. My grandmother wanted me to be named Antonio. Bowling ball head. Got the ATT guy. All right. Fighters making their walk out. Who do you guys? I mean, I don't even have to ask this. I was gonna. Who do you guys have? Who do you guys have? If one of you picks Ramos, and he wins this, hook me up with your PayPal or Venmo, and I'll hook you a couple bucks. Fair. My name's pretty unique, but the only other variable is a women's name, an African women's name, right? Aisha. Antonio would have been cool, though. Tony, for short. Or you could go full Swede and say Anton. Is Armin in his corner? I don't think he is. Oh, no, wait. Is that him? Okay, he is. Yeah, there's Armin. I couldn't see who he was talking to. So Armin's in his corner. Yep. Young ATT guy, 20 years of age. Armenia, but he's training out of ATT, so he lives in Florida right now. I'm just impressed with, like, he's fought in every good regional, North American regional promotion. Tuff-N-Uff, Cage for UFC, LFA, and then in Russia fought in 2 good ones as well. Thank you, Amber. Yeah, it's pretty unique. I've never met anybody else with that name. Yo, Armin. Yeah, this is his boy. Hey, cheers, guys. Probably gets the Dana White Contender Series call-up if he wins. Do you think he fights at... oh, yeah, this is catchweight, right? Wait, what? Oh, no, okay, this is at 145. Never mind. Do you think he keeps fighting at 145, or do you think he fights at 135? Because I think he probably could make 135. Sounds almost biblical. Is an old Persian name. So old that most Persians don't even know that it's Persian. Some old fucking Shah's name. Yeah, it's a old king. Very, very old Shah. And funny enough, an army in Warhammer. Someone screenshotted and sent it to me. This whole fucking story on this army. Good to see you, Curtis Clark. How you doing, buddy? All right, Luciano out of Stockton, motherfucker. Fighting out of Stockton. Again, he's fought in Hollywood fight nights. UFC's brought him on some of their boxing cards. He's on. I imagine maybe he trains with the Diaz guys since he was on the Diaz card as well. Tsogookhuu versus Pimblett. Who do you got in that one, guy? I'm not your buddy, guy. I'm not your buddy, friend. Stockton, motherfucker. Stockton. Psh. Name right of the Persian. Vesta. My past life, Isha was a warrior, priest, Zoroaster. Zarathustra. No doubt. Probably, to be honest. Armin easily. Patty probably. Feel bad for Armin not getting the shot, but the love for Charles outweighs that. 100%. Plot armor. Round 1. Let's get it on. 4 minutes and 50 seconds. Body kick by Mgoyan. .441. Low kick by Mgoyan. Mgoyan, honestly, his path to victory, his quick path to victory is take this guy down, submit him. He's actually employing some boxing here. Kick to the body by Mgoyan. Mgoyan shoots, gets a takedown. Yamini Sorokin's going through a smash. Already holding on to the legs, going to drag Ramos off the cage. Ramos closes his guard. Elbow from the bottom by Ramos. 4 minutes and 13 seconds. I don't feel bad for Armin because he doesn't seem like he cares that much. 4:05. Trying to work in the guard of Ramos' Mgoyan. Just a couple minutes of research, but it looks like Mgoyan won't keep this on the feet. So Ramos is cooked. Ramos is tough, but really just straight punches. Don't think he can sub from bottom. He is tough, though. Yeah, I'm mostly, like, honestly, he's boxed more than he's fought MMA in the last 2 years. He had 5 boxing matches last year, only 1 MMA fight, and this year's had 2 boxing matches. So definitely more of a striker. However, I think Armin is so good. Each of them are just throwing shots in the guard. Ramos on the bottom, Mgoyan on top. Armin's going to be the first Armenian champ. If he gets the shot, if he gets the title shot, Ramos is outmatched. You can tell he is a worker. Absolutely. Well, strength schedule. He fought 6 times last year. 1 MMA, 5 boxing fights. 3 minutes and 8 seconds on the clock. Posturing up on his feet now, landing a big left elbow was Mgoyan. Armin's got that mafia connection. 2 minutes and 53 seconds. Is this a steroid-friendly promotion? No. But it's the regional scene, so they're not as tightly wound, we'll say. For Marcus McGee in 2023 and fought 15 times since. How crazy is that? Oh, big elbows from the top position by Mgoyan. Mgoyan. Huge ground and pound, covering up his Ramos, and this fight is all over. Another finish. Mgoyan takes him to the ground, lands big elbows, lands big shots. It is all over. Powerful shots indeed. Mini Armin smash. Dude, there's blood on his elbows. There's blood on his elbows. He painted his victim with the blood of his own elbow. Well, the blood of his own cut, anyways. Oh, his nose is mangled. Yakuza, and it's not even close. What's up, Chris? Yeah, like not even a discussion, dude. Not even a discussion. Not even a discussion. Yakuza got better tattoos, better syndicates, more jobs. Back to back to back to back. And we might see a perfect. Are you tough enough for tough enough? We might see a perfect card. We might see a perfect card. Well, a perfect main card, which I feel like 9 times out of 10, Tough Enough is a perfect card. Come on, Yoder, don't fuck this up for us. The Yakuza Life Project. Rather live in Tokyo than deep Siberia. I'd rather live anywhere in Japan than Siberia. Now, Noble Kuznets is another story. Apparently, people like to party there. Maybe a little too much. Hashtag crocodile tears. I've returned. What's up, Ren? Good to see you, Ren. He is back, ladies and gentlemen. Ren, how you doing, buddy? David Mgoyan. All right, co-main event, ladies and gentlemen. And we got the women here. Don't ruin the streak. Don't ruin the streak. Come on, Natasha. Get that submission. All right, we got Natasha Kuziutina, who is 7-1 as a pro. She's been training out of Florida for years, though. 5-0 in her last 5 fights. 0 knockouts, 3 submissions, 4 decisions. She's 3-0 in LFA, and she's currently the LFA champion, ladies and gentlemen. She's had 3 title fights in her last 3 fights, being an 8-1 gal, 7-4, and 4-0. She lost to Fatima Klein. No shame in that. Fatima Klein's actually okay. But she's made relatively easy work of all her opponents since. I do remember this fight being pretty competitive, though. And honestly, the Bruna Ellen fight as well. Ashley Yoder getting up there in age, but so is Kuziutina. 9-9, 2-3 in her last of 5 fights. 4 submissions, 5 decisions, 3-8 in the UFC, 1-0 in Invicta, 1-0 in LFA. She's been doing a little combat jiu-jitsu recently. Since being cut from the UFC, got a win in LFA, mind you, against a 6-6 gal, did some combat jiu-jitsu, and now is fighting a very good opponent in Kuziutina. If she couldn't beat Emily Ducati or Jin Yun Frey, she's going to lose to Natasha. Isn't there a hockey team in Novokuznetsk? Exactly. 2 more fights left. It's on UFC Fight Pass. Siberia's a hard living. I'm brown, dude. So I basically would be freed in France. So France. Sean Shelby, remember the name. Your uncle lives in Novokuznetsk. Novosibirsk. No way, guy. I'm a big KHL hockey guy. So I know Russian regions more from hockey than I do MMA. It's nearby. What's your favorite KHL team, guy? As we nerd out on hockey for a little bit here. All right. Natasha Kuziutina is making her walk out now. Really? They're going to put the champ in the blue corner? UFC definitely needs to get David Mgoyan on Dana White Contender Series. 100%. I'd like to see him at 135, though. Imagine how much stronger he'd be at 135. I would really like to see Russia. There's a pro hockey player there's a lot of pro hockey players out in Minnesota, but I met him in the summer, and he plays like he's played in the NHL a little bit, but mostly just a call up from the AHL. But he played in Russia last year and just had some crazy stories, man. He almost went back too, but then I think got offered another like 2-way AHL contract. We got 2 more left. Striking Ace, and it's been a perfect finish card so far. Hen from Muay Thai did 3 rounds of sparring, 1 boxing, 2 Thai boxing. Shin's feeling better. Dude, that is awesome. I was able to sneak in a workout today as well. Mind you, yours sounds a lot more fun, but that's great to see that you're putting in work, the Striking Ace. There's 2 more fights left on the card. Yoder's a decision machine. To be honest, both of them respectively are. But Natasha, less fights. So that's her finishing percentages up a little bit more. You have a Siberian Husky. All right, they're making their walkouts now. Let me know who you think is going to win, guys. Let me know who you think is going to win in this one. Again, them putting Kuziutina in the blue corner is a slap in the face, given that she's the LFA champ right now. And LFA is a better promotion than Tuff-N-Uff. Now, you don't need to be tough enough for LFA. You got to be tough enough for Tuff-N-Uff. But still. Oh. You say it like it's a bad thing. Olympic judo in Russia must go hard. I hope they get David Mgoyan because I swear, like, my dad is one of the best people on earth, Chris Gray. I know because of his skin color, you don't like him, but I guarantee he's a better human than me. So, by a long shot. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Yo, S-Dogs MMA Talk, guys. Go check out their channel. Go check out their channel. How you doing, brother? And follow them on YouTube or on Twitter. I hope they get David Mgoyan because if you look at who's on Dana White Contender Series, they're definitely focusing on the heavier weight classes. Attaboy, Thomas the Tank Engine. Yoder about to get woman handled. Mocha. S-Dog! Great to see you as always. Honestly, though, my dad's not even that dark either. He's just a walking carpet. He's just a walking carpet. How's it going, boys? How's it going? It's awesome to have S-Dogs in the chat here. S-Dogs is a real MMA channel, guys. So honestly, leave right now and go check out his channel. Go subscribe to his channel. He's a real MMA channel, not like this fake-ass, trash-ass, fucking crazy-ass person talking about, yapping about Combat Sports. He's an actual MMA channel. So leave right now, go to his channel and subscribe. All the boys are in the chat here. My fucking brother. Seriously, unsubscribe from my channel. Get the fuck out. Go to S-Dogs MMA Talk because he's covering this as well, I bet. Again, real MMA channel. Go check him out. Go check him out. Go check him out. Yes, sir. But yeah, you should June 24th. I'll stream every band at the concert, bro. Like and subscribe. Go check out Sean Moody's channel as well, guys. He's been streaming. He's been posting content too. Go check out Exploring the Cause channel as well, guys. He is an everything channel. Live shows, talk shows, podcasts, and fighter interviews. How's your Thursday going? How's the start of your fight weekend going, S-Dogs MMA Talk? And what videos do you have coming up here this weekend? Oh boy, it's S-Dog from Texas. Dude, I can't wait to... I have some family in Texas, Houston and Dallas. And I think not... Actually, maybe next winter I might go see them. Subbed, let's go. What's up, Zesty? Ooh, getting zesty already. How you doing, buddy? All right, here we go. Fighters are in the cage. Hey, guys, go check out my friend S-Dogs MMA Talk. I'm in a fight camp, brother. I'm 3 weeks out. I'm doing a live tomorrow. If you're free, would love to have you on. Let me know what time. Hit me up on Twitter. We follow each other, right? Hit me up on Twitter. I'm live for the Road to UFCs, and I don't think I'm live till later until like LFA. So, yeah, hit me up. Would love to talk. And where are you fighting? Where are you fighting? Dude, that's so fucking cool. It's cool. There's so many people in our community now, and just in the City Life community, who are either prepping for amateur fights, who have just gone pro, or who are like Jelani traveling the fucking world right now, fighting left, right, and center. I don't know who either of them are, to be honest. So I'll have to look them up here. Oh, I'm not an MMA channel. You're an MMA channel. You're a real MMA channel. I'm just some dude who likes combat sports, but thank you. I fucking love watching all these, and Road to UFC has been awesome. Secret to amateur fights is steroid and a little bit of skill. When is the Moicano interview? Round 1, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, what promotion or what regional scene are you fighting on? Or I guess what regional promotion are you fighting on? Down south? Nice left hand by Kuziutina, and now she's looking for the takedown. Yoder from the fabled Temecula, California. I would be down to interview Moicano whenever. But we haven't talked in a little while. She didn't impress much in her last one. Nope. Right hand by Kuziutina. But she's still the champ. 4 minutes and 14 seconds. Oh, looking for the takedown is Kuziutina, and she got it just for a moment. Continuing to land right hands is Kuziutina, as Yoder's trying to get a right hook in to jump on her back. It's a Muay Thai fight, bro, this time, and it's going to be in Austin, Texas for Muay Thai Texas. Well, let me know if it's going to be filmed or broadcasted or whatever, and we'll react to it on the channel and show you some love if it's live. Yeah, S-Dog knows a lot of the old school shoot to box guys, as well as the fucking Shogun brothers, man, which are shoot to box guys. Oh, hell yeah. I miss Mike Perry interviews. 320. Yoder trying to control that left arm of Kuziutina. They're kind of tangled up against the cage. But anyways, yeah, good luck, man. I know you're going to crush your fight. And yeah, hit me up tomorrow. I'll definitely hop in the chat. But just let me know what time you're streaming tomorrow, and I'll make sure to hop in the chat and say what's up. Yoder with an impeccable 311 in the UFC, and Yoder's able to get the back of Kuziutina. Body triangle is secured. Look at that. Look at that. Nice job with the body triangle here by Yoder. But Yoder's right arm is trapped behind Kuziutina. Yoder has the back, but unable or not willing to try to get that arm free to go for the rear naked choke right now. $221. Body triangle still secured. Two minutes on the clock again. That right arm of Yoder is trapped under the left armpit of freaking Kuziutina, and she's just holding on to it there. So good defense by Kuziutina, but okay, finally pops out of it. Finally pops out of it. 1 minute 50 seconds on the clock. Yoder can actually attack the neck now. Hey, shout to our community and S-Dog MMA talk as well, guys. And back up to her feet is Kuziutina. We got a backpack as Yoder is hanging out on her back. And again, Kuziutina trapped that now left arm of Yoder under her shoulder. Kuziutina, she almost was going to go for a throw there. Shout out to the MMA guru. 1 minute 11 seconds. Is he covering this event right now? 1 minute 9 seconds. Is the MMA guru tough enough for Tuff-N-Uff? That is the question. That is the question. Oh, and there's the drop to the ground by Kuziutina. She tried to reverse Yoder staying on her back, and Yoder does stay on her back, and Kuziutina right back up to her feet. This is a weird round to score. Not a good look for the current LFA champ. Let's say what? 37 seconds. I don't, Andrew. 30 seconds on the clock. What leagues does he cover, Andrew? The Chandler Slam. And another slam by Kuziutina, and Yoder still on her back. I'll say this. Kuziutina is doing a good job of defending from this position in that she's made it so Yoder couldn't even go for the rear naked choke controlling her arm, but Yoder still should win this round. Kuziutina tried to roll out of this, and Yoder stayed on her back. Still on the back. And that is it for the first round. Come on, girls. Don't ruin the finish streak. Don't ruin the finish streak. All right, we're going to round 2. No, but what MMA leagues? All over the place in yells a lot. Like, what MMA leagues does he cover? Like, does he do like LFA, or is it just UFC? All over the place in yells a lot. Sounds a lot like me. Sounds a lot like me, Andrew. All right, round 2. 10-9 Yoder. Yep. Not a lot of damage, but was Rampage versus Ricardo one of the best MMA slam finish? I think so. Jessica Andrade also had a gangster one. What favorite MMA slams do you all remember? Is Hank still a mod? No. Hank hasn't been a mod for a while. There was a slam KO in BFL last year that was savage as well. I forget who was involved in it. I think it was one of the Persian Canadian fighters. Might have been Naveed. That was a really good one. Asangane? Sign the contract, Hank. Sign the contract. 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Oh, nice head kick. 4:41. I see why she's called the Spider Monkey. Nice right uppercut by Kuziutina. There was a slam in Fighting Nexus recently. It was nasty, but yes, Rampage for me. Was that the last Fighting Nexus card? I missed that one. I know it was free last week. And look for the left single leg here is Yoder. Good takedown defense by Kuziutina. Right when I say that, Yoder takes her to the ground. Yeah, it was frustrating all around, and you weren't the only one. Let's just say he's burnt a lot of bridges with a lot of people in our community. But there's no hate or anything like that. It's just, yeah, just don't really interact anymore. But Tuff-N-Uff gave him a contract to fight No Chill MMA. and he's refusing to fight the contract. He's refusing to sign the contract. So I really want him to sign the fucking contract. And I don't care where it is. I don't care if Tuff-N-Uff's in California. I don't care if Tuff-N-Uff's in Vegas. We will fly him out. We will fly him out because the contract is there. I literally was on the email chain with the matchmaker for Tuff-N-Uff. Sign the fucking contract, Hank. Sign the fucking contract. Three minutes and 19 seconds on the clock, and Yoder in the rubber guard of Kuziutina. I don't think we're going to have a finish in this one, guys. I don't think we're going to have a finish in this one. Who's Chief Keef? And Yoder again looking to get the back of Kuziutina, and she does, jumps on the back, and we got another backpack, ladies and gentlemen. The spider monkey does it again. Rampage was for me, Israel.
Backpack, yeah!
You look like a Faneto kind of guy. And still on the back of Kuziutina is Yoder's. They fall back to the ground. Honestly, Sean, you're good fill-in. Oh, back mount, flander out, Yoder, flander out. Yoder just needs to get that left arm free. Oh, we got to make this happen, right? They have a love-hate relationship. One day they love each other, the next day they hate each other. But No Chill and the Tuff-N-Uff promoters or Tuff-N-Uff matchmakers have been in contact, and the contract is there. The contract is there. Yoder's controlling now. Okay, Andrew. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure who he is, Andrew, because again, like I'm only really familiar with channels that that cover the sport or that do live streams for the sport. 1 minute and 35 seconds. Still on the back of Kuziutina's Yoder. I'm probably 20 years old and haven't fought in 17 years in competition. I'll agree to fight Hank with me. Only allowed to use a jab and knees. I'm pretty sure I can get it down unscathed. Done. Back up to her feet is Kuziutina. Yoder still controlling. Body lock. Kuziutina is going to try to defend this, but Yoder looking to drag her back to the ground. 1 minute to, I guess, to settle the beef. Yeah, honestly, if there's anyone that should be a mod, it should be Amberly. You're right. Boom. There you go, Amberly. 36 seconds on the clock. And Kuziutina finally in the top position as this fight goes back to the ground. She's looking to get into side control. Just having a piss. I'll be Hank's backup fighter. Let's fucking go. Dude, we're going to have a great card that we're going to put together here for Tuff-N-Uff. Oh, Kuziutina landing some shots here, but I don't think it's going to be enough to win this round. As Yoder's looking to get back up to her feet in the final seconds, and that will do it for the second round. I'm about to spark him and put these fights on dog. Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same after this card, and then I'm gonna be live again, guys. Probably about half an hour after this card to do a quick little preview for episode 3 and 4 of Road to UFC 2018. Yoder. Okay, let me fire up Discord. Boom. Long time coming, Amberly. With that clip, Isha has of him screaming, I don't give a fuck if the decision's rigged.
I don't give a fuck if the decision's rigged!
Yep. Hey, cheers, buddy. 2018 OnlyFans. We need a tank alarm clock. Dude. Oh, that might give me nightmares. Round 3, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's get it all.
That clip is epic. It's one of the greatest clips of all time. Is he a hip-hop artist? 4 minutes and 39 seconds. I ain't in the hood. I don't like new hip-hop really at all. Trap beats... Be creative, boys. 4 minutes and 22 seconds. Fucking 15 years of trap beats now. It all sucks. 4 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. There are like some good new artists that I like, but I hate the fucking trap beat. Same shit over and over again. Mumble rap, fucking trash. So if it's in that genre, yeah, I didn't watch it or I didn't listen, nor will I ever. 3 minutes and 35 seconds on the clock. But if it's some good shit, I'll definitely check it out because I am a hip hop fan. I just like good hip hop. I don't settle for trash. Even if the kids are listening to it. And it's cool. Cool. 3:37 on the clock and Yoder gets a takedown. Come on. Way to well, I shouldn't even say stink it up because Yoder is actively trying to get that neck, but it's been Scramble City, baby. No. And he's an entertaining individual. He just screams a lot. Can I play it again? I'll play it at the end of this fight. 3:06. I don't care if the decision is rigged on my phone. Sexy Red is the best new rapper out there. Okay. He's not new because he's been around for a while, but all of Khan's new music I really enjoy as well. 2:48. And Kuziutina tried to grab an arm. I'm not a fan of mumble rap either. All they talk about is taking Xanax, etc., and they sound like they're on it. Okay. Top 3 songs that I should check out, Chris. Hit me up with them. Show me what you're working with. Dude, Most Def for me as well. I know you're from New York, right? 2 minutes and 19 seconds. Kuziutina back up to her feet, now trying to control Yoder. Step back right hand by Kuziutina. Oh, a 1-2 by the LFA champ. Another 1-2 by Kuziutina. Suck my balls. Oh, big left hand by Yoder. Okay. Yeah, send me your 3 favorite songs. Or 3 songs you think I'd like the most. And a nice takedown by Yoder. Literally just grabbed the torso of Kuziutina and dragged her to the ground. One minute and 48 seconds. Who's Max? I love Isaiah Rashad as well, Void Mate. I've actually seen him in concert. For the squad. Yeah, Isaiah Rashad's very good. Those back-to-back albums that came out in like 2015 or 2018-ish, very good. I don't know why I did peace. I meant to do this. 1 minute 17 seconds. Body triangle is secured, and Yoder has the back of Kuziutina again, but she keeps getting her arm trapped and can't go over the rear naked choke. Why do you gay? 57 seconds. Yoder again. Maybe trying to flatten out Kuziutina here. She does have back mount. She is cruising to a win. Kuzia let Yoder control the pace in the first, and it spiraled from there. Big Daddy Kane, Redmond, Immortal Technique's really good. I listened to a lot of Immortal Technique growing up. He used to do a lot of freestyle battles as well. No way. That's cool. Yeah, I saw him and Anderson .Paak in the same month. Different shows. Really fun fights. We watched them this morning. And we'll be watching episode 3 and 4. Well, 3 and 4 later on the channel as well. Yoder going to finish this fight landing shots with back control. 30-27 Yoder. Sage Francis. Pretty much everybody at Rhyme Sayers Army of the Pharaohs. Yeah, I actually got a tour of Rhyme Sayers recently. MF Doom, Idea, Dilated Peoples. Yoder has inflicted 0 damage. In fairness, neither did Kuzia. Yoder at least went for some submissions, though, so they're going to give it to her. Helta Skelta. No way! That's super cool. I mean, Dance with the Devil is obviously one of the most deep, disturbing, and beautiful songs ever written. Okay, Chris, I am bookmarking these. Love Sosa, Hate Being Sober. Oh, I've heard that song. Finetto, I don't know, but I'll check that one out as well. Kuzi acting like she won. I rewatched the Kara fight, thought it was a robbery, but you depart from 30-26. I thought, I didn't agree with that decision either. At most a 28 or 29-28. The judging wasn't that great, I will say, but the fights overall delivered. But yeah, I agree with you. I didn't agree with that decision. And I'm a Kara fan. Is losing to Yoder in this fashion an indictment? Honestly, for that, LFA should just strip her from her title. No wonder they put her in the blue corner. Dude, he's good. He's good. All right. Appreciate it, dude. That's dope. I remember when he was Breezy Lovejoy, the dumbfounded days. Yep, Breezy Lovejoy, trimming cannabis leaves to help pay rent. I think so too, Cricket. I like 50 Cent. Go, shorty. It's your birthday. I remember Samoans. I remember the Booyah tribe. I remember the Samoans and shit. You know what's funny is I'm pretty sure some of them came up on my Discovery Weekly like a couple months ago. Split decision. No way. Natasha Kuziutina wins split decision. Even the commentary doesn't agree with it. That's a bad decision. Hey, what's up, fourth line voice? You excited for Ice Wars, baby? Guys, go subscribe to my friend Fourth Line Voice's YouTube channel. He has the biggest catalog of hockey fights on the internet on that channel, and he's going to be covering Ice Wars very, very closely, as I'm pretty sure you're credentialed for that event because you were credentialed for the first one. Shout out to my friend Darren. Shout out to Fourth Line Voice. Good friend of mine. Great hockey podcast, but also a Fight Hub YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. Dilated Peoples. You can't hide, you can't run. I mean, Japanese fighters cry when they win or lose. What? Damn, that's crazy. Most people don't know that old name. I love that song with Wax. We don't give a fuck if the decision is rigged.
I don't give a fuck if the decision's rigged!
Fair decision. Ice Wars is going to do my first live stream inspired by you. Let's go. That's a robbery. I don't give a fuck if the decision rigged. Who chooses these guys rather than bring Iranian, Afghani, Pakistan, or unrepresented Central Asian countries? Because the UFC wants the Indian market. That's why. But I think they'll start bringing guys over from Brave and UAE Warriors sooner. And also, Cricket, in fairness, the PFL with their MENA has scooped up a lot of the regional talent already. Wu-Tang for the children. I still bump cell phone from time to time. Let's go. That is awesome. Yeah, I listened to Breezy Lovejoy when I was listening to like Mac Miller's Kids and like his mixtapes that came out on YouTube when I was in high school. Russian Mafia have a hand in that decision, 100%. Crowd booing. Dude, straight. Are you listening to the broadcast? The broadcast are ripping that decision apart. They're saying that the judges are crooked. They said that was the worst decision they've ever seen. They said the judges are crooked. They're apologizing to the viewers on the broadcast right now. Yes, rest in peace. I saw him in concert too. Blue Slide Park Tour. West Edmonton Mall, baby. I did a fucking trick shot edit to Zug Cypher by Wax. What? Dude, literally the broadcast. Yo, shout out. Are you tough enough to be a tough enough broadcaster? Honestly, they are ripping the judges. They're continuing to rip the judges a new one. I love it. I love it. People who bet live on that fight got robbed. Hey, dude. Shout out to Darren. I definitely, Darren, I know I keep saying this, but I definitely am going to reach out to you before the next Ice Wars event, because I'd love to have you on the podcast / just a YouTube video of us yapping about fucking Ice Wars and talking a little bit about the history. I don't think a lot of people know that it started at the CN Center in Prince George, British Columbia in, what was it, the late 90s, early 2000s? I forget if it was like 2000 or if it was like 99, but yeah, home of the Cougars. So yeah, I'll hit you up. I'll text you actually sometime this weekend, and we'll get a time going for sure. All right, I'm on Discord right now. Random fight leagues. Chris Cushman. All right, so we were talking about slams earlier, right, guys? We were talking about slams. Chris Cushman, being the legend that he is, sent me a slam to share with you guys. Don't worry. It's not of the OF variety here. It's of the MMA variety. This is the Fighting Nexus one he was talking about. Great league, by the way. All free cards on YouTube. Oh, shit. What? Oh, my fuck. Look at this shit. Joe, you got Tag Rampage in that. Oh my God. Oh my God, dude. That's nothing will top Rampages, but that one's up there. That one's up there. Holy shit. I don't think the judges are watching. They're on their phones or doing drugs in the corner because there's no way. That's what the broadcast said. Fucking dumbass judges. Plug in ChatGPT and would do a better job. Honestly, controlled for 13 to 15 minutes. Insane control used to mean a lot more. Ouch. And she went for submissions. Battle of the Hockey Enforcers, August 27th in Prince George, baby. Shout out to the CN Center. That deserves the Hank clip again.
I don't give a fuck if the decision's rigged!
Normal Asian MMA KO, right? Shout out to the Peach Boy. I bet he got the wind knocked out of him. Probably a little bit more than that. He got his freaking soul knocked out of him, man. Oh my God. He got all the testosterone in his body knocked out of him. And not just control, back control, sub attempts, 100%. 100%. And it's not like the Russian LFA champ did much damage either, right? A couple 1-2s on the feet, but hardly menacing. A few shots when she was controlling her up against the cage, but were those really the difference? They shouldn't be. They shouldn't be. The Chandler Slams won the fight, even though they put herself in a worse position. All right, we got in the main event, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, for those who don't know, like Darren and I, fourth time, we go way back, ladies and gentlemen. We go back years. This is one of my favorite people in Canada, in North America, both on the content creation side and just a fucking good dude, man. Darren is what every Canadian aspires to be. Doesn't give a fuck, loves fights, and is a good soul. But he does give a fuck about giving you guys fights on his YouTube channel. So go check out his YouTube channel one more time, guys. Go check out his YouTube channel one more time. For the best hockey fight catalog on the internet. But yes, I'll reach out to you this weekend, man. Can't wait to catch up soon. So my BJJ teacher says that if someone lifts you above their shoulders while in the triangle, just rest, treat it like you got it subbed. That's hilarious. Hey, he has the Rachmanov hat. All right, well, if denials rules, funny hats wins the fight. All right, Cesar Abad, 8-1 as a pro at Ecuador. He's been fighting in FCC. 5 KO TKOs, 2 submissions, 1 decision. Has fought FCC and UWC, which are very good organizations. Beat a 5-8 guy, 3-3, but in those good organizations has not faced the best competition. His best win is against a 5-4 guy. He does have knockout power. He does have first round knockout power, but mind you, against meh opponents. Tsogookhuu Amarsanaa. Again, guys, I can't. I'm picking him. Every time I pick against a Mongolian fighter, I get cooked. They're so good. 10-3 as a pro, 4-1 in his last 5 fights on a 3-fight win streak. Trained to the Elevation fight team as well, so he's out of a good gym. 5 KO TKOs. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but like Elevation, ATT, Alpha Male, like they're all scouting Mongolian fighters now and bringing them in. And they're crushing it, which is good. 5 decisions, 2-1 in 1 championship, 2-1 in the Mighty Deep, and 2-1 in FFC. Got a first round knockout on Tuff-N-Uff, was the Fierce FC champ. Oh, beat Ben Wilhelm in 1 championship. That's a good win. And no way. So he's in 1 championship now. He's really, really good. He beat Batarku on the regional scene. Wow. Lost to Koji Takeda and Deep. No shame in that. Dude, he's the Mongol's going to absolutely destroy Cesar Abad. He's going to absolutely destroy him. I love, excuse me. I love all the hats from the Caucasus. Me too. Picking the Mongol, he KO'd Datsuke Nakamura and beat Steven Sealer by unanimous decision. Bro, is that your logo? Where? Tell Arona that, Chris. Where's my beaver hat? Oh. I actually never had a beaver hat. I had a beaver pelt. Okay. No, I had a beaver. I want to call it carpet, but it wasn't really a carpet. It was like a taxidermy mat for the floor. It was pretty fucked up, to be honest. I did not enjoy it. But, oh, Canada, we love our beaver. All right. Round 1, ladies and gentlemen. Main event of the evening. No title on the line here, but a good fight nonetheless. I mean, honestly, we could have put an amateur title up. No Chill MMA. Hank the Tank. Sign the contract, Hank. 4 minutes, 52 seconds. The guy in the blue shirt is in the red corner. I hate that shit. 4 minutes and 44 seconds. At least both their trunks are like dark, so. Oh, big right hand by Abed. Troy and Abed in the morning. Oh, another body kick by Abed. Abed's looking good. Oh, side kick by Tsogookhuu. And Abed's hurt. Abed gets dropped. Tsogookhuu landing some right elbows in the top position. Big left hands just holding the neck of Abed down as he just lands big left hands, ground and pound, right hands. Abed trying to go for a takedown, but Tsogookhuu settles in half guard. I did see that was on. Shout out to what the schmo is doing with that charity boxing show right now. Excuse me, 3 minutes and 53 seconds. Abed was almost finished. And it looked like he took a kick to the body that dropped him. 3:42. Are you tough enough for tough enough, ladies and gentlemen? Back up to his feet is Abed. Left to the body by Tsogookhuu. Front kick by Tsogookhuu. 3:28. They're back at center. And again, Abed is the bigger fighter. Low kick by Abed. Mongolia! God, I'm so hungry for some freaking Mongolian like beef stir fry or beef udon right now. Oh, nice job catching the kick of Tsogookhuu. He's able to get away, and Abed lands a nice right hand. These Central Asian fighters are just KO machines. And they have good grappling, too. And they have good chins. Like, they're really good, man. Mongolia's on the rise right now. But Tsogookhuu just ate a straight left by Abed, who's been recovering well. So Tsogookhou's corner guy in the blue shirt. But yeah, it is irritating. It is irritating. Tsogookhuu trying to pressure Abed outside the center line, but... Oh, body kick again by Tsogookhuu. Man, he does have a cool name. Left by Abed. Side kick by Tsogookhuu again. Oh, big right hand by Abed. I can't not think community when I say Abed. High kick attempt by Tsogookhuu. Caught by Abed, and they reset at center. 100%, dude. And he's recovered well enough to actually be pretty even here in the striking right now. 1 minute 53 seconds. 148. Left jab by Abed. Oh, big right hand by Abed. So Goku landed a shot, and Abed's now bleeding. Cut right next to his right eye. Oh, a nice right hand by Abed. So Goku with the left. Abed just missing with the counter right. Dude, if Abed lands one of these counters clean, he could hurt Tsogookhuu. High kick by Abed. High kick by Tsogookhuu, blocked by Abed. You got some Temujin in him for sure. Feint by Tsogookhuu. Final minute of the first round. Fun fight so far, guys. Great job by Abed recovering and getting back into this one. Blitzing there, Abed unable to land one of those 3 shots that he threw. Oh, nice right hand by Tsogookhuu. Oh, Abed, he didn't like that one. Oh, look for the flying knee. It landed. He drops him. 35 seconds on the clock. Tsogookhuu looking for the finish. Looking for the finish. Abed covering up. Tsogookhuu with big left elbows. And it is all over. It is all over. Corrects him with the right. And then jumps in with the flying knee to drop him one more time. He's saying, give me the belt. Give me the belt, motherfuckers. Give me the belt. Are you tough enough for tough enough? Are you tough enough for tough enough? You have to be tough as a motherfucking Mongolian to fight in this league. Sign the contract, Hank. And it is all over. Damn, dude. Crazy finishes. Crazy finishes. The only fight on the main card that wasn't a finish was the women's fight. 2 grapplers. And honestly, a fight that probably shouldn't have been a finish was the Trent Miller fight, but we'll take it. We'll take it. So Goku gets it done with only a few seconds left in the first. KO machines. All right, let's take a look at this. He drops him with the... Well, he corrects him with the right and then comes in with a flying knee and just continues to pounce. Back to back to back to back to back. Sign the guy. Yo, what's up, Brandor, my man? Yo, Brandor, we'll be live tomorrow morning. Road to UFC. Hope to see you in the chat tomorrow. I know we haven't done a lot of boxing cards, and that's your jam, but we'll get some boxing stuff back soon here. Shout out to Brandor for being a member. Brandor, did you see the fight poster for the event? We're just waiting for the contract. Honestly, it's not my best work. I don't have actual pictures of these guys, so that's why I had to do this, but give me a sec. You streaming Road to UFC, bro? I got working 4 hours. Yes, I will be streaming Road to UFC. I streamed the first 2, and I'm going to be streaming the second 2 as well. I'll also be doing a Road to UFC picks and predictions video in like half an hour, 45 minutes. I just need to get some food in me first. Sign the goddamn contract. Sign the contract. Ulu Rakhmonov, Almabayev, bro, these guys are nasty. They really are, dude. Batarku in 1 championship, right? He's very good as well. This guy has a win over him. Unbelievable. What a card, man. What a card. They haven't updated it yet, but what a sick card. Oh, wait, this was for a title? What? Okay, apparently this was for a title. Shout out to him and new. I had no idea what this was for a title, guys. Did he even know this was for a title? 7 a.m. Eastern is the first card, then either 9 or 10 a.m. Eastern is the second card. Dude, I swear Tuff-N-Uff didn't even advertise this as a title fight. I thought he was asking for the belt, not like literally give me the belt. That is super cool. Sick. Good win. Good win. Can't wait to see him fight more. Can't wait to see him fight more. All right, guys. You know what else I can't wait for? Some fucking dinner. Excuse me. So, I'm going to go eat some food, and then I'll be back in like half an hour, 45 minutes. If you guys are still awake, we'll be doing a UFC or Road to UFC episode 3 and 4 picks and predictions video. It'll probably only be like 30 minutes or so. And then we all got to get to bed because I got to wake up at 7 a.m. Eastern for more Road to UFC coverage tomorrow. It's not even Saturday yet, guys. Tomorrow, full day of MMA on a Friday. Then we have a full day on Saturday. Then we have a full day or full morning on Sunday. It is amazing. It's an early one. It's an early one. Yes. Indonesia. I mean, he was raised in the States, though. 7 a.m. Eastern, and then 9 or 10 a.m. Eastern, depending on how late the first card goes. If Isha didn't know, nobody knew about that card, right? For job work, but I'll see you for Elevate. Sounds good, Chris. Sounds good. Get some sleep, my man. Thank you so much for sharing all those clips as always. I'm literally gonna go to you before Kaposa now. So 6 Central, cool. Yeah. So I'll be up at 6 with you, brother. All right, guys. Thank you all so much. Let's take a look at the poll question. Who's the biggest duck? Hank the Tank, John Jones, Clarissa Shields, Patty, the Baddie. Aspinall's winning, or John Jones, Duck and Aspinall's winning at 52%. Hank the Tank at number 2 at 30%. Patty with his 200 pounds, 11%. And Clarissa Shields, Duck and Cyborg, only 11%. Good reason to get up early indeed. Thank you guys so much for hanging out on this, on this stream. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you all. Smash that like button and subscribe. And always remember, we'll see you guys on the prediction stream in a little bit here and tomorrow morning for Road to UFC episode 3 and 4. Peace. I'm out of here. Are you tough enough for tough enough?
Yeah. In the fiercest battle out of